Hello, everyone. I'm Estela, Casas, creative brand strategist for the Viva Auto Group family of dealerships. Thanks for listening to the Viva Style podcast, where we have interesting conversations about the automotive industry that provides hundreds of jobs in the borderland. Let's talk Viva Style. Well, welcome everybody. Today is a really special day because we are celebrating several things in the borderland, and the biggest one is the Toyota acquisition. And Jamie Dick, dealer principal for Viva Toyota, joins us this afternoon. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
This is exciting.
It is.
Tell me about it. How are you feeling these days?
Tired, busy, but overall very excited. And I love the growth. That inspires me. So it's very energetic.
Absolutely. You know, of course, the Viva Fiesta Auto Group continues to grow, 17 businesses altogether, all different brands, and adding Toyota to the mix, to the portfolio is huge because Toyota is the most popular brand in the U.S.
Yes, Toyota is a marquee brand. It's like you said, it's the most popular brand in the United States. Really, in a lot of ways, the hardest type of dealership to come by. So we were very lucky, and we jumped all over the opportunity to buy a Toyota store right in our backyard, right in Las Cruces, where we live and work and play. So it was a dream opportunity, and we couldn't let it pass up.
Well, a dream opportunity for the Viva Auto Group, but it's also going to benefit the consumer. The consumer along the border is going to benefit from Viva being able to purchase the Toyota franchise. Tell me about that.
I certainly hope so, and I believe so. I believe that the Viva family of dealerships and Viva and Fiesta family of dealerships really looks out for our customers, and we are more than just the cheapest car. You know, we're a Viva Style, we're a lifestyle, and so the more people we can bring that to, the more we can expand that Viva Style to the loyal Toyota customers. I think the Viva customers and the Toyota customers hopefully are a match made in heaven, and we can bring the customer service and the lifestyle and the family atmosphere that we've developed over generations now to this marquee brand, and just hopefully it's exponential growth.
Absolutely. So I'm thinking, you know, we talk about Viva Style. It's what you want it to be. What is your Viva Style? It's what you want it to be. It's what you choose to drive. And so Toyota, Ford, Subaru, Chevrolet, Mitsubishi, Nissan, VW, Kia, Hyundai, Power Sports. You decide what that style is, whether you drive an electric vehicle, a Bolt, or $100,000 Grand Wagoneer and everything in between, right? And now we've added Toyota to the mix. So I went into the dealership the other day and saw this beautiful small crossover. It's called the Corolla Cross. And it's $22,000. That's totally accessible, and then especially for such a great brand as Toyota.
Yes, absolutely. That's why Toyota is such a marquee brand and so popular, is because they really offer such a wide range of products, from the affordable car, maybe it's your first purchase, all the way up to really in-demand vehicles, the Tundras and the 4Runners that are off-road specialty vehicles that are really, they're not cheap, but they're really in demand because they're really special vehicles, and everything in between.
And it's quality vehicles.
Absolutely.
Quality cars. That's why Toyota is the most popular brand in the U.S. 10 million vehicles are produced by Toyota a year. That's a lot of vehicles. Of course, right now, because of the chip shortage, there's an inventory shortage as well. And so that's presented a challenge as well.
Sure. Yeah, it's a challenge to the whole industry. Toyota is just like everyone else. They didn't escape it. It affected everyone across the whole globe, as we all know. But I think, I really hope, just reading the news, that Toyota has kind of wrapped their arms around this chip shortage situation a little bit more aggressively than some other brands. So I'm expecting in the next month or two to start getting kind of an influx of inventory a little bit before other brands will see that.
And, you know, get back to normal, a new normal, right?
Whatever the new normal is.
Whatever that new normal is. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Jamie. I know a little bit about you. You have a beautiful wife who is an attorney, and you have two beautiful children. What do people need to know about you that keeps you connected into the automotive industry? Not a lot of people know it, you know, especially here maybe, that you are a race car driver.
Yeah. So I was born here in El Paso, and I grew up here in El Paso, and then I moved and went to high school in Albuquerque. I was kind of born into the car business. My dad obviously still is in the car business, and his dad helped him get started in the car business. So I'm in some ways a third generation car dealer. But yeah, not after school, all during school, all growing up, I raced cars locally and then regionally. And then after I graduated college, I pursued it full time as a job. So I was lucky enough to say I was a race car driver professionally for a handful of years. I lived in North Carolina while I was pursuing that dream. But that kind of ran its course, and I moved back to the Southwest and got married. And now my wife, Kirsten, and I have 2 kids, like you mentioned. Carter is 2, and Elsie is brand new. Yesterday was her 3rd month birthday, if you can say that.
That's a challenge. So, we've had conversations before about the rush about moving so fast in a car. So what kind of rush and what kind of satisfaction has being able to purchase the Toyota dealership in Las Cruces meant to you? You have other dealerships. We know that you have dealerships in Santa Fe and Albuquerque. So, but being here in New Mexico, what does that mean for you?
I just, I love the growth. That's being a car dealer is great for a lot of different reasons. It's a great job. It's a great business. But the thing that I love about it and my position in our organization is chasing the next opportunity. It's always a puzzle you need to solve. Where's the next piece? Solve the next problem. And so when you buy a dealership, inherently there's a ton of problems because everything is new, not necessarily because the dealership had problems before, but everything is new systems, new employees, new inventory. And so solving that is motivational to me, more so than the day-to-day once it settles down. Actually, once it settles down, then I'm kind of itching like, what's the next one? What's the next
ready
problem?
For the next one.
Kind of looking for the next opportunity, but also looking for the next problem to solve. So this Toyota store, because it's a larger store and it's a larger opportunity, that means larger problems, but it's exciting. And I'm proud of the location being in southern New Mexico because, growing up, like I said, in El Paso and Albuquerque, going between my mom's house and my dad's house as a teenager back and forth every weekend, I was driving through Las Cruces, so it feels, even though it's a new town for me working in Las Cruces, it doesn't feel far from home. So I'm proud to grow in our backyard, more so than if some opportunity came in a different state, maybe we look at that opportunity, but because it's right in our backyard, I'm more proud of that, I think.
And more excited. Now you are a professional race car driver. You're a dad. You're a son. You are many things, but you are certainly qualified. And I see that you're very analytical. You're very good with numbers. So give me your educational background.
Sure. I went to the University of Denver for both my undergraduate degree, and then I stayed on and received my MBA also from the University of Denver. So that's kind of my formal education. I did then attend the NADA Dealer Academy. I think they've actually changed the name a little bit, but the Dealer Academy. After that, when I kind of moved back to the Southwest and got involved in the car business, just for a more specific car dealership education.
So, yeah, you know what you're doing. Plus, you have all those years of experience.
Yeah, they're racking up.
And they are racking up. And it's in your blood. It's in your blood, too.
Yeah. I certainly grown up in the business. I didn't, I was racing all the time, so I didn't really spend summers at the car dealerships. I did here and there, watched a few cars, but I didn't really put in the hours. I didn't grow up selling cars as a lot of car dealers' sons or daughters would, because I was racing all summers. But I still just, the constant hearing about the business at the dinner table and at family events or whatever, and going to different conferences that were just our vacation, but it was really my dad was going to a conference and he just brought the family. So I think I absorbed a lot of it, even though I wasn't trying to until I got more involved in the business. But, as a teenager and even before that as a kid, I think a lot of it just soaked in.
Speaking of soaking in, so you have 2 children, Carter James. I know he loves and can identify just about every car that you put in front of him. He loves cars. Elsie is too young for now, but do you think that maybe, what opportunities do you think may be presented to Carter James?
Oh, I don't know. Every opportunity that he wants, hopefully. All right. I think that's how every parent tries to answer that question. I don't know. As far as the car business, I think we got a lot of time to let him decide or help him decide, whatever that may be. No pressure either way. If he wants to explore the car business, he certainly has that opportunity. But he's got a lot of years to think about it and try other things and see what he likes.
You think he'll be a race car driver?
I think I would like him to be a race car driver, but
not his mom, bro.
There's a lot of obstacles. Even though I have the experience and more know-how than the average person to guide him down that path. There's still so many obstacles to going down that to pursue it at a high level. I think I'll give him the opportunity to drive a go-kart in a few years when he gets a little older, and if he likes it, then we'll see where that goes. But there's just so many hurdles to making it to the top level, and in any sport or any competitive field, that it'd be hard to bet on that.
You never know, right? Then my last two questions: your greatest satisfactions as far as a in the automotive industry as a dealer principal. Greatest satisfactions.
Oh, that's a good question. I guess I don't know. If this is my greatest satisfaction, but something I've been working towards recently, or taking more joy in recently, is when I can set up a system, a process, put the right person in, and walk away, and it works, and that I don't have to monitor it too much. That I put the person and the process in place. That takes I find tremendous joy in that.
And I asked that question because you are a very successful young man and dealer principal, but we need to talk about the lots of challenges. Everybody thinks that it's easy and you could just get it done and it gets done and somebody else does it, but there's a lot of challenges. And so I really respect and admire everything you've done at such a young age and know the challenges that you face. So thank you for being open and honest about your answers. And is there anything you'd like to add?
Come by Toyota. Come find us in Las Cruces, Viva Toyota Las Cruces, and we'll get you a brand new Toyota. I'm excited to be able to say that now.
Absolutely. And you want to talk about your other dealerships?
Sure. So my responsibility within the Viva and Fiesta family of auto dealerships is Fiesta Nissan and Fiesta Hyundai. Those are both in Santa Fe. And then Fiesta Mitsubishi is in Albuquerque. And now Viva Toyota.
And you're going to keep growing.
Absolutely.
Jamie, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
We'd like to hear what you think about today's conversation. Go to the Viva Auto Group Facebook page and like us. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car or truck, we invite you to choose a Viva vehicle.